Good morning, boys and girls. I hope you are having a wonderful start to your week. Well, I guess it's afternoon for you now. Well, today I'm really excited to share with you our first virtual activity. And what we're going to do is we are going to make a map. Pretty cool, huh? You can make a map of pretty much anything. You can make a treasure map, you can make a map to your grandma's house, you can make a map to your pet turtle. Today, we're gonna make a map to our treehouse. Well, my treehouse. If you have a treehouse, you should make one too. All you need is some paper, a pencil, maybe some crayons, but I'm gonna show you exactly everything you need. Are you ready? Let's go. We're gonna start with paper. You can use any paper. You have newspaper, if you have just printer paper, even if you have old wrapping paper. I love this. Christmas pigs. Let's hear your pig sounds. Those are really good. All right, so I'm gonna recycle some old Christmas wrapping paper for my map. But first, I have to cut it. So remember, boys and girls, our cutting rules. Ask a parent for help if you need it. But if you have your own scissors, maybe some safer scissors, mine are bigger because I have big hands. And remember, this is how we hold our scissors. Hands, scissors. So we put our fingers on the bottom and our thumb in the top. And remember at school, Mrs. Galashan usually puts a smiley face right there, so you know if you're doing it right. I don't have a smiley face sticker, but I know that my thumb is always on top. So that's how we're gonna hold our scissors. And I'm gonna cut out a rectangular piece of paper, kind of like the map I have behind me. Here we go. There we go. Now, I have a rectangle piece of paper that I'm gonna use for a map. Now, pirate treasure maps are really cool because they're old and they're usually pretty crumpled up. Yeah, I just crumpled up my map because I want it to look old. Oh, that looks pretty old. Very good. All right, so next I'm going to start to draw my map. I've got my old looking paper and I've got my markers. I'm going to start with drawing my house. So when you're making a map, you really need to use your memory. And you have to imagine the space you're drawing. So I'm gonna draw my backyard. So here's my house. Okay. And I want you to think of some really important parts. So if you're drawing your backyard, maybe you're gonna draw a fence. Right? My house doesn't have a fence, but I'm going to draw one just to give you an idea of what a regular yard might look like. And way in the back is where my tree house is. So I'm going to draw my tree house. And this is a map to my tree house. I have to draw the trees. Remember, boys and girls, use lots of color. Go. So there's my tree house. Oh, can't get up to my tree house without a ladder and a door and a railing. All right, so there's my tree house, and maybe I'll hide something special in there, like a treasure. And for a treasure, you always put an X. X marks the spot of where your treasure will be. I'm even gonna write the word treasure. T-R-E-A-S-U-R-E. Treasure. Now, we're gonna make some landmarks. So what are some other things that you might have in your yard that would help somebody follow your map? Well, first, we need to know where to start. So we're gonna start right here at my house. So I'm gonna put a green X there, and I'm gonna write the word start. S-T-A-R-T. Now in my backyard, I've got lots of trees. I've got a bushel of trees. So I'm going to draw the bushel of trees. And when you draw a landmark, it helps people know where they are and if they're on the right path. So for example, if somebody was following my map and I said go to the group of trees and they ended up over here, well, there's no trees. So they would know they were in the wrong spot. Maps also use labeling, just like we do in our journals. So here, I'm gonna write, group of trees. Okay. What else is in your backyard? We're building an igloo in our backyard, so I might add that. It's kind of right in the middle, sort of. Now we haven't got it all done, but we've got the bottom started. So there's a picture of my igloo. And I'm gonna label it I-G-L-O-O, igloo. It's kind of a funny word, isn't it? All right, so I have my house, I have my igloo, I have a group of trees, I have my tree house. I know, I can add the garden shed. And there's one other thing I have in my backyard that we added just yesterday. And that is our Christmas tree. Wow, I have lots of landmarks now to show how to get to my treehouse. So here's where I start, and here's where I finish at the treasure. Now, what am I missing? You're right, I'm missing two labels. One label is the house. H-O-U-S-E. Do you know what rhymes with house? That's right, I heard somebody say mouse. All right, and I also forgot to label my tree house. So I'm going to put that somewhere. I'll put it below it. Tree house. All right. So the next thing I have to do is make a path. How do I get from here to here? Well, we're gonna make it really interesting. So I'm gonna make sure we stop at each of our little landmarks on the way. Where should we go first? The igloo? Great idea. All right, so to do your path, you can get a red marker or any other color you like, and you do little lines like this. I also forgot to draw another thing. I have a playground here. And see how my lines lead right up to the X? Can you follow that with your finger? Start at the house, go to the igloo, go to the Christmas tree, over to the big group of trees, and then across the back to the treasure. And that's where we're going to find it, in the tree house. So there we go. Now we have our map. I have my house. Where's my house? My house, where I'm gonna start from. And I have a path to how to get to my treasure, which I am hiding in my treehouse. So are you ready to go outside and follow my map?
Hey guys! Yeah? Wanna go on a treasure hunt? Sure! I got a map! Wow! Wow! Alright, let's look at the class and say, let's go! Let's go! Hey! I found the igloo! Over here!
We started at the house, and now we're at the igloo.
Whoa, look at all the blocks.
Did you know that igloos, if you leave that igloos for 3 days, they can become frozen and stable? Where to next, Marina? Looks like we gotta go to the Christmas tree. There's this little star on top.
I see pine needles.
What are pine needles?
Well, pine needles are on trees. That must mean that we're almost at the Christmas tree.
Yeah!
Hey, Elia, bring your magnifying glass over to the Christmas tree. I see something cool. Can you see right there? See the little bite marks? It looks like a rabbit has been chewing on our old Christmas tree. All right, where to next? Let's see. House, igloo, Christmas tree.
And then playground.
To the playground. Let's go. Girls, so we've gone a lot of distance behind us now. We started at the house. We went to the igloo. Then we went to the Christmas tree where we found some really cool animal marks. And now we're at the playground. See right there? There's our yellow slide, just like behind me. So from here, it looks like we have to do a big loop, and that will take us to the treehouse where our treasure is. Hey, psst, Bear Bear, look what we have to find next. We have to go to the treehouse. See? And look what I see. I see the treehouse. Come on, let's go. Come on, come on.
Wait up!
The map says the treasure is in this treehouse. So we're gonna go up and check. Always remembering being safe. All right, we made it to the treehouse. Maya, look! We found the secret treasure. What do you think is inside?
Lollipops and toffees.
What do you think is inside, boys and girls?
Gold.
Oh, let's have a look. You were all right. Lollipops, a chocolate wrapped in gold. That's a treasure worth looking for. So much fun. We made a map out of recycled wrapping paper. We drew the yard. We drew all the important things that are in the yard. We drew a path to show us how to get to our treasure. And we drew an X to mark exactly where our treasure is, which was in our treehouse. And what did we find? A beautiful box with
Lollipops.
lollipops. I hope you guys have some great treasures at home. And you should try today to make your own treasure map. Maybe it's a map of your living room or your house or your bedroom or even your backyard like we did today. But just remember, if you go outside, take a parent or an older sibling with you to make sure you're safe while you're having fun. Well, that's it for Live with Mrs. Galashan today. We will see you tomorrow, and tomorrow we will be live. Say bye, Lily.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.